Yo, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing today? So, today is like May 23rd, 2025, and it's my, I would say around the clock, 365.25 days around the clock. So, adding 1+ day into the number associated to the birth year and things like that. So, self-reflecting. It had some yogurt. I didn't have spoons, so I had to use my hands. So if you see like kind of yogurt, it was some fire yogurt. So hey, fast forward, we were sitting down like just self-reflecting and thinking about like just religion, or just talking about like some of our like experience in life holistically. And one of the things that really stuck out to us was when like God turned the other cheek, and or something like that, or this is a paraphrase. We are totally paraphrasing. It's not right, but it was like somebody gets slapped and then turn the other cheeks. And when we were a kid, we were like aggressive in the sense of, why would you turn the other cheek? Why don't you just one for one? Be vindictive. Get back at them, And as time progressed and we became a lot more mature, we became a lot more spiritual, we, and our faith is a lot more sturdy, and it has some real backbone to it and has some real experience to it too. We've realized that, and that paraphrasing, like turn the other cheek, is like energy, my good sir and lady. Energy is so important. And, when you put the energy, time is energy. I promise you guys, time is the biggest energy. Where are you investing your time? Are you investing your time into being vindictive, to getting back at people? Or you just like let the universe take the wheel and let God's will be done? Because there are some battles you just can't fight. It doesn't matter. You don't even need to fight it. Don't give it your energy. When you give it your energy, you're giving it something that is so fucking precious. Your energy you can never get back, man. Like, man, I promise you, if grandkids, kids listen to this, man, your energy is so precious. It's so precious, and don't put it towards negativity. Don't put it towards getting back at people. All that energy, that plotting and all that vindictive thought process and hatred and anger. Imagine if you put those type of positive and you retweak the coding within the association of that energy, and you place that energy into self-improvement, into self-love, into conquering yourself, into manifesting the things that you want in this world, in this universe, right? Imagine that energy. Energy's everything. Kinetic energy, there's H2O energy, there's solar energy, and there's human energy. We are fucking energy. We're a ray of energy. Be careful where you put your energy. Be careful where you place your energy. And we're not saying that you're not gonna get upset, angry. Learn. Be a lifelong student. Be a lifelong learner. Never think you know it all. Always strive. Strive to get 1% better. It's never too late to start, whether it's to start working out and learning, reading one book. So we're going to read a page today. We started reading this book. It's called Now Discover Your Strengths, right? It's a pretty cool book. It is by Marcus and Donald O. Clifton, PhD. It's pretty cool. We're going to read like one page. And let's see what this today's page. We've been reading like one page every day, one plus or minus page, right? So right now we're going to read this page. It's called Audit Tables Are Weakness, because most likely you are not a professional scientist unless you are caught short in a game of Trivial Pursuit. You probably couldn't care less that you lack proficiency in these areas. These are transparent examples in that they refer to specialist knowledge and skills. But what about themes of talent? Surely, if you have low proficiencies in a theme such as strategic, shouldn't we label this a weakness and encourage you to manage around it? Question: using our definition of weakness, the answer is if you have limited talent or thinking strategically, this is not a weakness any more than not knowing the square root of a pi is a weakness. There are hundreds of thousands of roles that don't require you to play what if games and develop contingency plans, and thus your lack of strategic theme is simply a non-talent and absence. You should ignore it. But not unlike the gremlins in the film of the same name, who were transformed into nasty little critters if they were splashed or if they were fed with midnight. Irrelevant non-talents can mutate into real weakness under one condition: as soon as you find yourself in a role that requires you to play to one of your non-talents or areas of low skills or knowledge, a weakness is born. For example, your ignorance of all stall speeds of a Boeing 747, irrelevant most of the time because of devastating weakness if you happen to be plotting one. Likewise, your non-talent for communication, harmless in your previous roles as a research law clerk, swells into a weakness the moment you decide to become a trial lawyer. So once you know you have a genuine weakness on your hands, a deficiency that actually gets in the way of excellent performance, how can you best deal with it? The first thing you have to do is identify whether the weakness is a skill weakness, a knowledge weakness, or a talent weakness. For example, you might be, well, that's one for today, guys. We read one page. Let's go. Thank you guys for listening to One Page Reading by Lov3Elev8 CEO and owner. Wow, yes, we are being very humbled by God, and we give God all the glory and praise, and we're really excited to get our door back open. Chee! Love you guys. You know, it's all vibes. It's all positive vibes. Hey, have a great day. Love you guys.